To kill myself. They're telling me ways I can get it quickly, like easy and like done with. Threatening my family, threatening that if they see me, they're gonna kill me.
What?
I hope your family gets cancer and they all die.
Wow, God.
Reminisce all the time that we had. I be running, I'm running that bag. She be talking you.
What's good, YouTube, man? So we got part 2 for you guys. I told you I was coming up with it quick. You know, we got our favorite girl back on the scene, part 2. Let's get straight into it.
Your things. I was okay with it because there wasn't like any hate or anything.
What was going through your mind then when you had seen
watched part 1,
actually blow up
go watch it right now,
Shade
so you can know what
Borough?
you're up to.
It's made it to the Shade Room at one point. How were you feeling?
It was a lot because there's only so much someone can take, and for you to like see yourself all over social media in a negative way, it did affect my mental health because everyone had like lots of opinions and stuff. But I had my friends and family around, so they were like really supportive.
How did they react to this?
How did they? Let me hear this.
Situation.
Let me hear this.
With my friends, because I called them straight away. I even called them like when it happened, and they did say, "Oh, maybe like you shouldn't have danced the way you did." And I understood because at the time I did feel very bad for him. But then after it got out of hand, we just said like it's not that serious. Like I shouldn't be getting this amount of hate. And with my family, they're very supportive. I actually thought they'd be like angry at me or they'd like, but they were like, it's just a dance. Like, you're young, enjoy yourself. So yeah.
I want to be very candid in this moment about how it made you feel.
Hey, guess what? I just got my free Love Honey toy, and so can you. Just click on the...
Okay, randomize group.
I was really confused, and I'm not gonna lie, in that moment, all I cared about was
zoom
what
in
he
her face.
thinks of
Zoom in her
me.
face.
And he did tell me what he thinks of me, like complete opposite to what people are saying. But because there was just so much that was said, I don't know what to do with all of that. So it was like really, really bad.
It was a lot. And how are you doing now?
I'm okay. I'm not gonna let that get to me, like, because if I do good or bad, people are gonna speak regardless.
So there have been a few rumors going around, one of many, that this was a staged thing. I don't know how it could be staged, but there have been allegations that it's staged. Can you talk us through that, shed light?
I get why people would say that, because I know for a fact some people, if you went on stage, you probably wouldn't know like what to do or how to dance. So I get why people would say that, but no, it wasn't staged.
So you're just a natural bad bee dancer.
Like, if I need to go with the flow, I'll go with the flow.
Yeah,
like,
period.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so the next part that we're going to get into, a lot of people know about Kai Cenat, who is a YouTuber, big YouTuber, American streamer, and he has a way of getting quite a lot of people on his show, and you get great exposure if you go on into his show. And he reached out to you and asked, would you be willing to come on, have a conversation about the events of that night, to which you proceeded to respond, no, if I will come on, however, I'm going to need compensation. How did we get there?
When he messaged me, first of all, I was like, this is actually Kai Cenat, because why would you message me? Like, I don't know how much I was actually trending, because at the time, I wasn't really using my phone as much. I didn't want to see all the hate and stuff. So when I opened my DMs and I saw that he messaged me, I was like, this is good. Like, this has to be, So what I did was I spoke to my friends and my family, and for me to go on anyone's live stream, I don't really, and at the time I wasn't thinking about exposure and stuff. I just thought, because I'm trending, I'm not going to go on your live stream for free. Like, I'm not going to do that. So
was this from advice?
But you don't understand. He's bigger than you. You would have got paid regardless, bro. In other ways.
Or just an internal thing?
You would have got paid in other ways, bro.
And obviously, when you responded and said you needed compensation, he was like, the audacity. How dare you?
Yeah, you being greedy.
From what we know, proceeded to reach out to your boyfriend. Can you talk us through that the timeline of how that went.
After he replied with compensation, question mark, he actually rang me. So
Okay.
he video called me twice, but I was with my boyfriend at the time, and he told me to not answer the phone, so.
Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa.
What boyfriend?
The same dude.
You had another boyfriend too?
No, Sir ISO.
Yeah.
So when she told him the compensation shit,
The whole conversation. Kai.
yeah, did you see that clip?
No.
So there's a clip. Kai, they asked her to come on stream. He texted her and she texted back. She said, but I'm gonna need compensation to come on your stream. Like she want money.
Money, yeah.
Yeah. And then Kai was like, the audacity to and then that was it.
Yeah.
But now in the backstages, Kai actually called her twice.
Yeah.
Like, you know how Instagram, like, the FaceTime.
Yeah.
So that's what she's saying right now. She called him twice. And the dude was with her.
Fuck.
And he said, don't pick up.
Shit.
And then he ended up going on Kai's stream.
Yeah.
Damn, boy, that shit, what the fuck?
Yeah,
But I was with my boyfriend at the time, and he told me to not answer the
Which
phone.
boyfriend? It can't be the same dude.
Wait a minute. So you was with your boyfriend, and he told you not to answer Kai Cenat's call.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He just said, oh, like, I should focus on my mental health and, like, delete everything, like, delete all my DMs and stuff.
And can you clarify what day this happened on?
I think it was, like, 3 days after the concert.
So like a Wednesday.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. So your boyfriend said to you, don't answer the call, focus on your
Boyfriend.
mental health.
Nah, that
So
nigga
how-
playing the long. He took the opportunity for himself, eh?
How did we go from focusing on your mental health to him now being
Nah,
on
look at him.
Kai Cenat's live stream show?
He
I
damn near
don't
got
even know.
400K on TikTok.
Okay. What was the status of you lot's relationship at this point?
We were still speaking.
But you weren't together?
We were.
You were still together?
Yeah.
When he told you not to answer Kai Cenat's call?
Yeah.
Okay. So from the time he told you not to answer the call and then him going onto Kai Cenat's stream, how long was that? Was it a day or
hours.
2?
I was.
Sorry?
A couple hours.
Nah, this nigga going. Hey,
How?
nah, I'm
did we
about
get
to
there?
delete this
Can
reaction.
you elaborate? What happened?
I don't even know what happened. Like, all I know was he told me to not go on it and I should focus on my mental health.
NCL said,
The next day, well, it was already the next day because it was like maybe like 2 a.m. We were still speaking, and then all of a sudden he's on Kai Cenat's live stream. I was like,
When you say, because I just need to make sure that we are clear.
yeah.
You are saying we're still speaking. That means a lot of things. Were you still boyfriend and girlfriend?
We never broke up. We never like,
Nah, come on, nah. You was in that relationship by yourself, baby. Don't, you was dating your own self.
we never actually broke up.
Even now?
I don't want to answer that part
I'm going to probe you here. Why don't you want to answer?
because it's private. I
That's a
think
good ass interview, though. I was talking shit about her before, but
that's something me and him should keep private, whether we are together or not.
I understand. But for me, for you to say that this is private in terms of the status of your relationship, it then kind of goes back to it being, is this staged? Is this for content? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if he's told you not to go onto Kai Cenat's live stream and then a couple hours gone on, and now he's getting a lot of benefits, which we're gonna touch on, and you don't want to clarify if you're together or not, it's a bit, where do you guys stand? Are we angry at the right person? Because everybody's angry at you right now because you're the girl who has scorned this oh so innocent man. But now you're saying it wasn't actually like that and you don't want to divulge if you're in a relationship or not. Where's the thought process on that?
We're not speaking right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're not speaking right now, but the relationship status is still question mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, from him going onto the live stream, how did you feel about that? Because
Against you?
he has gotten a lot of opportunities from that. From our numbers, he had, let me double check, 400 followers, and he now sits at 88,000 followers. He has done a Morley's advert. Apparently, he's getting a lot of brand deals. How does that make you feel especially because he told you not to go on?
I'm actually happy for him.
Okay.
Like, I'm happy for him because I know this is something he's not always wanted, but it's something that I know he could do because he's got, like, he can do it. Like, I know what he can do. But the way he's gone about it was unnecessary because whether you, like, go on the live stream or not, I wouldn't have had an issue with it anyway. So he didn't have to go about it in that way because you just, like, kind of betraying the people that you still claim that you love. So
Do you think that he had...
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that's wrong. Like, yeah. That's wrong. I've been bashing her the whole video, even part 1 and all the... But yeah, that's wrong, man. Like, you... What?
people in his ear telling him what to do?
100%.
Yeah?
100%.
Okay. I'm going to go back to a question that I said before. In terms of him going on Kai Cenat's live stream, despite him telling you not to go on, do you feel like it was like a lick back type situation?
Yeah, part of me does, but that's just scary because I've been speaking to him before and I was with him. So not once did I ever feel like he was gonna do that. Like I said, he could have told me and I still wouldn't, like, you know, find an issue with it.
Is this a forgivable offence for you?
No.
No. Fair enough. Do you regret not going on Kai Cenat's live stream?
I don't regret it because at the end of the day, it just shows me what he's capable of.
Who? Kai Cenat or
No, him.
Your
Yeah.
question mark?
Yeah.
If you could change anything,
Damn,
would you have gone on?
She actually hurt, bro. What the fuck?
Would you have
Why
said,
am I gonna
"You know
be on
what?
her
Yeah, I
side,
don't need the
dog?"
compensation. Let me speak my truth.
Yeah, because I was going to answer, like, I was going to call him back.
Yeah.
But obviously he was there and he was just, like, not with it. So anything he wasn't with, like, anything he didn't want to do, I wasn't going to do.
Did you seek any advice about going on, or was it just in that moment you made the decision with your question mark boyfriend?
So in that moment, because my friends were around as well, they weren't, like, with us. But I said, oh, let me just quickly go ask my friends. And he said there's no point, like, they just don't go on it. So I didn't end up going on it.
Okay. When your question mark boyfriend went onto the Kai Cenat live stream and Kai Cenat set up this
Off one
dating
wave.
situation, and Kai Cenat set up this dating situation, 20 versus 1, how did that make you feel, seeing as you mentioned earlier that you guys hadn't actually broken up?
I was really offended because I wasn't expecting that. I just felt really disrespected. But obviously, he felt disrespected with what I did.
Yeah,
but
facts.
for you to go on the live stream while he was just with me on the whole, like, dating show or 20 versus 1, like, it was just a bit uncalled for. But opportunity is an opportunity, so...
Yeah, like,
did
you
you guys
shouldn't
have
have
a
been with her if
conversation
you
about
know you
that
was going to do
after?
some shit like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
You never spoke about it?
No.
Wow, okay. Did he apologize? Did he message you? Did you just left it?
Just left it.
Wow. One thing that you've been consistent with throughout this conversation is that about how you made him feel and how he was disrespected and you felt like you had done something to him. But him going onto Kai Cenat's live stream and doing a dating game when you hadn't actually broken up feels very vindictive and like he's purposely gone out of his way to hurt you. I know you said you felt disrespected, but how did we go from A to Z? From 1 minute you're telling me to focus on my mental health, and then the next minute you're going on a dating
Yeah,
show when we're
why you do all of that? Why you
mentioned
even
were
giving
still
that
together
advice,
at
bro? You
point.
should have never
Can
been
you
with
kind
her
of talk us through that?
from the jump.
I feel like he didn't actually care about how that would make me feel. I don't think he was even thinking about me, because if you was, you would have told me before. Because I'm not going to say no, like, don't go on the live stream. Like, I wouldn't have an issue with it. But he didn't say anything. He just ended up on the live stream with 20 different girls, and...
Hey, man, my nigga getting his lick back. Get his revenge, man. That's
I'm not
crazy,
gonna lie,
though.
that really hurt.
That
but
is disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie, though.
I know he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Is it the
Because it's
same
very
as
clear
hers?
that
Man.
when you went on stage with Omah, you said that you had a conversation prior with him about, and he said if I went on stage with what's her name?
Ira
Star, that you would you would be okay with it, but this felt very intentional.
Yeah, very intentional.
We spoke a bit earlier and you mentioned that you don't feel like it was a mistake. You don't regret going on stage at any point. Do you still stand by that?
I don't regret going on stage. However, what I do regret is how that made him feel, because no one wants to be in a crowd and feel like publicly humiliated and stuff. Like, I don't blame him for how like he felt. So, but I don't regret going on stage when we've had that conversation before. So no.
I want to just kind of pick your brain. You going on stage with an artist, how would it have been in a how could you have done it in a respectful way where he wouldn't have felt a type of way?
There's no
Obviously,
respectful
I
way.
would have danced differently. However, there was a lot of pressure because I have seen his previous performance.
How is that pressure, baby? Stop with that.
So I just thought, like I
excuse
said,
is
I
not
had to
valid.
dance the same way, basically.
No,
If this were to happen tomorrow,
that's not a
knowing
valid
everything
excuse.
you know
Just because
now.
you've seen other girls dancing and whining on him, you have a boyfriend. Had a boyfriend.
And you went to the concert tomorrow, Omah pointed at you, and you would still do it again. That's what you said, right? And you don't regret going on stage, but you regret how it made your boyfriend feel. So if that's the case, what led you to make an apology video? Did you feel pressured by the social media, what people were saying, the fact that people were getting onto you? Is that what made you want to apologize?
The reason why I apologized is because I did publicly humiliate him. He felt embarrassed. So that's why I wanted to make an apology publicly. But that wasn't the point of the video. Yeah.
In one of your videos, you mentioned that everybody needs to heal and move on. What did you mean by that?
Let's be real, if everyone's mistakes were recorded,
That part.
where would we all be at?
Yeah.
So that's why I think everyone should just heal, move on. It's happened. I can't go back and change it. I did what I did. He felt how he felt, but people should just move on from it.
Have you healed? Have you moved on?
From the situation, like the concert, yeah, I've moved on a long time ago. But with how he felt, no.
Is this a situation that you guys can come back from? Can we see you guys in a few months holding hands, walking down the River Thames? Is that possible?
I don't know.
Okay. There's a narrative
My
out
boy too big now.
there about you right now that,
He's
you
too
know,
big
you're
now.
bad mind, you're disrespectful, you didn't rate him, you went out of your way to intentionally hurt him, which you've clarified you didn't. So is there anything that you want to say to people to just be like, listen, we had a conversation, it wasn't that, X, Y, Z?
Yeah, we did have a conversation, and he knows my character. Like, nobody else that's speaking actually knows me. Like, he knows me. He knows me. He knows my character. He knows how respectful I am towards him as well. He can't, like, deny that. I just want to put that out there, that he doesn't think of me the way people think of me.
But is that before, though? Because it seems as though, like you mentioned earlier, that he has been heavily influenced.
He has been, yeah.
So do you feel like his perspective of you has changed?
No,
You still think he thinks of you?
he does think of me the same.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. What I've gathered through the course of this conversation is your need and desire to protect him. You keep saying you disrespected him and you made him feel some type of way. But let's talk about how you feel and how you've been disrespected. I want you to realize and understand that your feelings are very much valid in this situation, and it's not just about him. How do you feel about this?
I feel very hurt. I'm angry as well, because you don't do that to someone. Like, you don't. And I did say before, there's other ways he could have gone about it, but he's hurt me in the past. Like, he knows what I did was not on purpose. I've never intentionally hurt him or make him feel any type of way. And that's why I'm so hurt, because of how I've made him feel. But it seems like he doesn't care about how I feel. He doesn't care what I'm doing. He doesn't care how I'm dealing with the hate. He knows the hate I'm getting. He's been seeing it, you know. And for him to even add me to his little ad video that he did is very disrespectful. Like, and I'm just hurt.
I've actually never seen the ad vid, so I'm gonna check it out soon.
I'm just really, really hurt. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. I'm sorry you're going through that. I really do feel for you. I feel like, obviously, you've been mentioning that he was disrespected, and because he was disrespected publicly, it doesn't take away from the fact that you've been disrespected
The thing that hurts the most is the conversations we've had in private, and then in public, he's just acting like I'm this. He hasn't even said anything, but because he hasn't said anything, it's like he's going with what everybody else is saying. It's the conversations we've had. You know, we've spoken about this, even like family members, like as well. He knows, and then for him to like just turn around and like do that, it just.
He's making money now, bro. He profited off the situation.
You mentioned before that you have been getting a lot of negative comments and things like that. Can you kind of elaborate on what people have been saying to you?
They've said a lot. Like, a lot has been said about me. Like, a lot of things that I've never even heard of. And I do read what people say. I know the right thing is to not read what, like, people have to say about you. But because I've never been in this situation, I can't help it but read. And the things that I've read, like, people can be so mean. Like, people tell me to kill myself. They're telling me ways I can get it quickly, like, easy and, like, done with.
Damn.
Threatening my family, threatening that if they see me, they're going to kill me.
What?
I hope your family gets cancer and they all die.
Wow, God forbid.
Or, like, someone said, oh, I hope you get raped and killed. Just stuff like that.
Yeah. You guys, relax.
Sorry,
Chill
girl.
out, bro. What? They tell that girl.
Can you get her a tissue, please?
Yeah, she crying. I'm glad this shit deeper than it is, you know. This the guy. I ain't gonna lie, so ISO. Hey. That nigga really.
Thanks, babe.
Oh my God.
Take your time, take your
Yeah.
time.
She said they say her parents got cancer. So she got raped. Like, they not playing around.
These comments that you're
That's
getting,
Kai Cenat fans, I could tell.
what's the,
Them niggas
is it from a
ruthless.
particular demographic of people? Is it more male, more female? Thank you.
It's a lot of men, but there's also a lot of women as well, which is really shocking. Like, how can you bash another woman for what she's just done? I didn't kill anyone. I didn't go on stage. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't say anything and, like, I ran off stage or something. I just danced and my boyfriend happened to be there. Like, the hate is
He didn't happen
a
to
lot.
be there.
It's
You
too much.
don't,
It's
because
too much.
you
I'm only
keep
one person.
you keep denying what happened.
This
bro.
can really, really, like, get to someone.
It didn't happen
I'm
to
sorry
be
you had
there.
to
He
go
was
through all
there.
of that.
You went
And
together.
like we said earlier, your
you
feelings
bluntly
are valid
disrespected
as
him.
well. You did something that upset your partner, but you didn't do it intentionally. It doesn't warrant any of these type of comments that you're getting. So never feel like you're responsible for this. Do you understand what I mean? So you mentioned that you guys have not spoken. Is there anything that you would like to say to him, knowing that more than likely he's going to watch this?
I just hope for him, like, in the future, he just gets his own, like, he's so easily influenced by his friends. Like, he needs to have his own. If you love someone, you love them. You don't care about what other people have to say, because at the end of the day, you know me. Do you get what I mean? Like, you know me for me. These people, even your friends, they don't know me. So have your own say, have your own opinion. Do what you want to do. If you love me, you love me. If you don't, like, you don't. That's it. Just, it's your life. No one's going to bash him if you come out and say, oh, I've forgiven her, guys, leave her alone. No one can do you anything. It's about what you want to do. So he just shouldn't listen to what people have to say about me.
But
or what his friends.
if he say he forgive you, blah, 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 it's gonna ruin his whole mojo that he got going on. That's why he not gonna say that. He's never gonna say that.
What would you like us to know about Jess? The real Jess.
I want people to know that that person that they think I am isn't me. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a disrespectful person. I do respect myself. I respect others. I respect the people that I love. I'm just a young girl. I'm just trying to live my life. I'm just trying to be happy and do what makes me happy. I want to continue modeling. I want to travel as well. I just want to live my life like
As you
that's it.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Following the events that have happened, obviously you've gained quite a few followers as well, so positive there. How do you want to use this platform? Do you intend to use this platform for any type of positivity, or what trajectory are you hoping on taking?
I've never had this many followers before, and I wasn't expecting it, so I never like had a plan on like what to do with it. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. I've recently signed with a modeling agency,
Amazing.
so I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, keep modeling, start working with brands as well, because brands have reached out to me. So yeah.
Fantastic. Since this has happened and you've gone out, what has been the reception that you've received from people?
So publicly, it's been positive. I recently went out with my friend. We just like went shopping. I felt followed by like a group of like young people, and then like one of them just ran like past me, and then like he had his phone to his ear, but his camera was like facing me, and like I knew he was recording me, but I was just like, oh, like it felt weird because I've never been in that situation before. And then I had two girls approach me, and they just said like, oh, you Jess? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh, like, you know, F all the hate, like keep doing you. I felt that was really, really cute. And then there was a group of boys that also asked me for pictures, and I just took pictures of them, so yeah.
So that's actually really good. I'm happy that you're receiving positive energy. So
Nah, she's in my.
fantastic to that.
She's in my.
Well, thank you, Jess, for joining us
decent
today. You've been
books.
absolutely
I don't
amazing.
hate
Thank you
her.
for answering all these questions. I know that, you know, some
Damn,
of them were a
boy,
little bit
deep-ass
difficult, but
interview,
you
dog.
handled
God.
it like a pro. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
All the best with your endeavors. We've been cheering you on here. And yeah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Man.
Thank you for watching Off the Record.
Jess, I ain't mad at you no more. I forgive you. Francois forgives you. Prodigy NCL forgives you. Okay? What you did was not right. And the fact that you can acknowledge that. But you need to be able to hold yourself accountable. Yes, it is a lick back. And no, he's not going to come publicly and say, guys, leave her alone. He's not going to do that. Because he has emotion. He has mojo right now. And if he starts to do that, the brands that are reaching to him, it's going to stop. Personally, that's what I think. I don't think he's ever going to come out and publicly tell them to stop harassing. You know, and you seem like a strong individual, so that's something you're going to have to deal by yourself. Thank you guys for watching. This was part 2 of the Omah concert. The truth behind what happened. Like, comment, subscribe. Liking is free, guys. Like, it don't hurt to like the video. You feel me? Okay. See you guys soon.